Something not a lot of people talk about is the difference that a set of wheels can make on a car. Here's the thing, what's the most expensive part typically of a wheel tire combination? Your tires, usually. The rims, the wheels, whatever you want to call them, this part is typically not the most expensive thing. Now on some high-end wheels, yes, of course, but for us, this is the expensive part. So what we're doing today is we're going to change the looks of this car up, and I'm going to show you guys the difference that a set of wheels can make on a car, but for a lot less than what you might think. Now typically when you think of making a change on your car, you know, drastic, you're thinking about paint, but there's a few things that you can do. And as you can see up here, I've been playing around with a stripe, just seeing how that might look, and then with a set of new wheels that I don't have to buy tires for. So in other words, all you have to do is get the same size tire. So like these are 17s, those are 17s. I can keep swapping wheels and tires back and forth for about 60 bucks is what it cost me, versus hell, almost $1,000 for a set of good tires, right? So you can save yourself a lot of money there. So when we get back, we'll go ahead and we'll throw these anniversary wheels on here, and I'll show you the difference it makes. But while we're here, look at this. This is another combination that a lot of people like. Black wheels on a car like this. Look at that. Completely transforms the way this car looks. So when I get back, what we'll do is I'll throw some pictures up on the screen for you guys to show you all the different wheel tire combinations that this car has had on it and how it completely transforms a car, along with the difference that a stripe can make. Nothing more than just a stripe and a different set of wheels can make all the difference in the world. Completely change your car to where somebody doesn't even recognize it as the same car. All right, so we are back, and I want to show you one more set of wheels on the car for right now. Then I'll come back tomorrow when we get our other wheels. I'll put them on and I'll show you. So the whole point of this video is to show you that subtle changes in a car can make a big difference. Now I understand that wheels are not cheap per se, but here's what I want to remind you of. For those of you guys that are looking for a huge change in your car, you're just tired of the way it looks. It's not that it looks bad, you just want to change it up. Wheels are the best way to change your car. Or if your car is not lowered, you can go ahead, cut the springs on the car, lower it down, free of charge. I always recommend that you guys cut your springs first. With all that being said, let's just go ahead, turn this camera around and look at the car. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a big black wheel fan. I think they get lost a lot of times. But would you look at this? It does have a sinister look to it that I think a lot of you guys can appreciate. Now here's one of the other things that I want to remind you guys of. These wheels on these cars, especially like the 03, 04 Cobra style wheel or either a Celine wheel, are very easy to repaint. So if you wanted to paint these wheels at bronze or maybe color match them to your car, which I have done before, believe it or not. If you want to color match these to your car, then there's an easy way to do it. Guys, I'm not going to get into all of that, but I don't know if you know it or not. You can just go buy whatever spray paint color that you like. Typically there's a color out there in a spray can that you'll like enough. You can spray your wheels with this spray paint and then come back with a good 2K clear, which you can also buy from the auto parts store or from your paint supply store, that has the little red bulb, that little red thing that you pop under the bottom of it, and it becomes a 2-part clear at that point. You can spray your wheels with that and guys, are going to look great. You can change the look of a car so easily. There again, by lowering it, changing your wheels. Let's say you guys have these wheels on your car right now and you really just want to try something different. A set of 93 Cobra wheels. Like these up here. So you want to try a set of those wheels. Or maybe these, or even these. You do realize that every one of those rims will fit on those current tires. All I have to do is buy my rims, take these up there, get the tires put on my new wheels, and I'm ready to go. Guys, look around. You can find wheels pretty cheap. You know, 600 bucks is not cheap. Don't get me wrong, guys. But where you spend your big money, like I mentioned before, is going to be on your tires. So if you want a different, maybe sinister kind of look, but you don't have the money to buy the tires too, who says you got to? There you go. So what I want to do from here is show you guys some pictures that I photoshopped today, because I am thinking about changing the color of this car up. I'm sure you guys saw the thumbnail. So here's some of the ideas that I have. Now, I know not everybody's proficient in Photoshop, but trust me, it makes a big difference if you can learn a little bit in Photoshop and how to manipulate paint jobs and stripes and ground effects and wheel size and how low your car is. That can all be done in Photoshop very easily. And then you can test things out before you ever go out and buy the paint, lower your car, change the color, whatever it may be, or change your wheels for that matter. So I'm gonna show you a few things. You guys let me know right now, what do you think? Which one do you like the best? But I'm not gonna lie to you, that looks pretty freaking sexy. Let's go up here and check this out. I'll come back out here tomorrow. I'll show you what the car looks like with the anniversary wheels, and then I'll probably lay a stripe up here on it and we'll play around with that and see how it looks. With that being said, go down in the comment section below. Let me know which color scheme you like best, the darker on the bottom or the lighter. All right, y'all, it's about to rain, as you can see behind me probably. So without any further ado, let's look at the anniversary wheels on the Carbon Fox. I'm just gonna be upfront with you guys. This is not my cup of tea. I mean, does it look okay? Yeah, I mean, it's clean. It looks pretty good. That's just not my style though. That just doesn't do it for me with a solid car like this. And I knew it wouldn't, which is why I never put these wheels on this car, because this is exactly how I thought it would look. You know, it's decent. You know, it's not something I would turn my nose up at if I saw it on the road, but I would also think, man, that's kind of missing something. But once again, look how these wheels transform this car. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, it looks good, but from a distance, like up close, it looks really nice to me with these wheels and the color. Like when you look at this right here, that looks awesome, but when you step back, it just kind of falls flat. And the whole point of this video, this is what made me think about doing it, is, you know, we get so caught up in, man, wheels and tires are a lot of money. And they are. They're a lot of money. But if we already have 17s or 16s or whatever, buy a new set of wheels and then just put your old tires on there. Now, some of you are running around on onion peels, and I understand that, and it may be time to buy tires, but it's time to buy tires anyway, right? I just think it's a really good option. I mean, look behind me, guys. So I guess while we're here, I'll go ahead and give you one example of the Calypso. So I'll show it to you with this, and I'll just pick another wheel that I have a picture of and show you exactly the difference that it makes on this car. So we all know wheels and tires can change a car, but I'm trying to get you in the mindset of not buying wheels and tires at the same time. Every time you want a new set of wheels, you don't have to purchase tires. Just think about it, guys. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. I mean, most of you watching this channel are not rich, you're not famous, you don't have millions of dollars in the bank, and if you do, there's nothing wrong with being frugal, right? So there you go. I'm gonna do one more Photoshop of this car with these wheels and show you what I want this car to look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and snap a couple pictures. I'll throw that up in the video for you as well, because those wheels on a two-tone paint job are absolute fire. So hopefully I can go ahead and show you that now. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.